it's getting empty in here.
We had Principal Andrea Porter Lopez use a GoPro and take us inside Woodlawn Elementary School earlier this month.
Nurse Ethel's ready for families to come to pick up medications.
Some staff members cleaned.
Yeah, did you clean out student book boxes? Yeah.
Others packed up their rooms for the last time. Woodlawn has been doing distance learning for more than 5 weeks because of the pandemic.
We're going to head into Alma's office. She's working with a family to get connected online.
While the school year wraps up in less than a month, Vice Principal Alma Velasquez is still trying to get some families started on distance learning. 75% of Woodlawn students logged on to do distance learning at least once last week, but daily participation is still at just 25%.
If a kid does not have, especially at the primary level, if they don't have that support, it's kind of they're getting lost in the rafters, I believe.
First grade teacher Anthony Lowry has 6 students who haven't logged on at all.
Yeah, I have a few kids that just cannot even access it for different reasons, and those kids are the ones that probably need the most support. So far as being equitable, I just really feel bad for those kids. Even though I've tried, I've talked to the parents, those connections, you only can do so much.
Are there families who have not been able to connect?
Yes. Yes, sadly, we still have some families.
Alma and Andrea have passed out Chromebooks and hotspots to all the families who need devices.
So the hardware is there. What's been trickier is the know-how in terms of how do I actually get on, and then the life circumstances that allow you to do that.
Especially for the Spanish-speaking families at Woodlawn.
It can be a very cumbersome process, even when you speak the same language and you're trying to communicate with somebody, right? Because everything that shows up on the screen is in English. Hola, Ana.
Hola.
¿Cómo están? So, for instance, about 30 minutes ago, I was just online with 2 students for the first time.
Okay. Fíjese bien.
They're speakers of a Mayan language, Acateco. They're also Spanish speakers, but their English is still limited. I created some videos in Spanish for them to be able to figure out how to get on, what buttons to press, how to enter the email account and the password. Hola, Maria.
We were there as Alma waited for second grader Pablito and kindergartner Mari's mom to log on for the first time. After some technical issues,
Okay, ya te veo.
she was able to get them online and walk them through the platform so both kids could check assignments and post videos.
¿Cómo estás, Pablito?
Bien.
Qué bueno.
The next day, Alma checked in with Pablito and Mari's family in person.
Okay.
She dropped off food and a packet of paper homework assignments in case they want a break from the computer. Something 30 other Woodlawn families got that day too.
Pablito, how are you?
Good.
Yeah? You're doing good? How do you feel about being able to see your class on the computer?
Happy.
Yeah? Why do you feel happy?
Because I can see my friends.
Mm-hmm. So that's a win. You know, every day that we're able to get one more family connected is a win. It's part of what makes you feel good about doing the work that you do, right? That you know you're really making a difference. And when they tell you thank you, you know they mean it.
Alma says the phone calls, video calls, and in-person visits are all worth it, so kids can learn remotely for the rest of the year or longer.
So that come fall, if this is how we start the year, everybody's ready, everybody knows how. So that there's no more loss. I just want to, in my mind, be ready for that possibility. Because we know how to do school the old-fashioned way, the traditional way. But we need to make sure that we also know how to do school this way.